Hello everybody, welcome to your program Talking to the President. Here we are with Mr. Victor Diaz. Our topic today will be the family, which is a very important topic for this time. Victor, welcome to Washington. Welcome to the Leadership Institute.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Let me start with the first question. How is the natural family here in your country?
Natural family is a man, a woman, and a child. Currently, there's a great many discussions going on about the definition of marriage, and that's where most all of this goes to. And my view of the definition of marriage is that government should just be out of the marriage business. Government came into the marriage business solely to get money from its populace and to discriminate against certain couples getting married, such as in the British Isles, where they tried to discriminate against the Irish and the Scots so that the English could outbreed them and to take money from them. So we just got rid of some of the last vestiges of bias instituted in these laws in South Carolina, maybe 10 years ago. So the government has no reason to be involved in marriage because marriage is a rite, an R-I-T-E, a religious rite, a sacrament bestowed by God. And if there is a church that wishes to marry same-sex couples, I can't argue with them. But government should not be marrying. Government can sanction, can give liberties or benefits to people that are recognized within a definition that they have of living together, cohabitation, whatever they want to call it, civil unions. They can bestow tax benefits. They can bestow benefits of bequeathment so that you can leave
Victor,
your...
Tell us, what is the role of man?
The father. The father is there to be a role model for their children, to teach the girls how to interact with a man, to teach the boys how to be a man. I'm an instructor for Ted Nugent Camp for Kids. Every one of my kids hunts. And one of the things that Ted has taught us is that if you teach your children how to hunt, you'll never hunt for your children. And I really believe that. You get involved with everything they do. Teach them soccer, teach them something. But get involved with their desire, their sport. A lot of times they'll gravitate to what you do and want to impress you at your sport.
And tell us, what is the role of woman in women's leadership?
Ronald Reagan probably had the best quote, if I may.
Go ahead.
Ronald Reagan stated that a woman, let's see, well, I can't find it, but he said that a woman's role is to be the nurturing soul of the family so that she brings together all that is good, all that is best within their family, within the husband, draws it out, within the children, draws it out, and makes everyone a little bit better and gives them that love, the security.
The family is the fundamental pillar in our society. From your perspective, do you think this is solid in this generation?
Yes, I think it is solid, but there are places with many, many, many problems. And many problems going into many demographics for different reasons. In Michigan, 73% of the African American families are single parent families. And there are many causes, a lot of them dealing with economics, a lot of them dealing with different issues like education that deny that economic situation and benefit to the family. So the stress drives people apart. But we have to solve that problem because the government, the United States, is built on a foundation. That foundation is the families, and you can't build a strong house, a strong people without the foundation of the family to build upon.
Do you think the church is doing the appropriate job?
I love my church. I am Catholic, and my children are raised Catholic. And I work with the bishop at his behest, sitting on boards. I think the church does do many things. I think the church does things better than government does things. I sit on a board that provides migrant labor mobile health care clinics for free. Okay, we do this at a very low cost because of donations, because of working with different charitable organizations, because of volunteers. And we can drive down the costs of providing health care, keeping individuals, indigent individuals, from overrunning emergency rooms if we allow things like the church to do what we do best, which is give, practice our faith, practice our love of Christ and our love of our fellow man. And if they allow us to do that, we can eliminate the need for government doing those things. But with government intruding and denying us the capability to have the money to donate to our 501c3s, to donate to our church, government eliminates that as an option.
Share with us, what are the values from your point of view versus adoption and abortion?
Abortion. I believe that God creates the person at conception. I have a very close friend. She is the product of rape. Her father was a serial rapist and a murderer. Her mother wanted to destroy her in the womb, but didn't. For some reason, she was caught and stopped. And now this woman is this wonderful mother of 5, a lawyer, speaks all across the United States and throughout the world at conferences for right to life. So I believe in conception as the beginning of God's grace to man. With adoption, my wife and I are looking to adopt 3 to 5 children, and we have means. My children have grown up and moved out, and we have a big house. We have a beautiful place on the beach, and I can only see wonderful opportunities that God has given me that I can bestow upon a child less fortunate. And I think if I do that, I'm going to give the next group of leaders, I'm going to bestow upon the United States and the world this fantastic person that understands the thought of giving, that understands the reason you give is love.
Here with us, VictorDiaz sharing with us the concepts of family. Victor, thank you very much to join
Mucho gusto.
with us. Mucho gusto. Good job.